Well, good evening, basketball fans. We are on a little bit late here at Wayne City as we were having some technical issues IT-wise, which we're still trying to figure out, but we've gone to a backup plan here to have some internet for us here in the gymnasium, and happy to bring you tonight's game between the Wayne City Indians and the NCOE Cardinals. The home Indians are on their white uniforms. The North City Omaha Enfield Cardinals are in their traveling red uniforms. I'm Randy Olson courtside here with Danny Anselmet. It is 3-2 in favor of Wayne City. We have a 5:03 to play here in the opening first quarter. Wayne City with the basketball. And with it out front in the corner, here's Johnny Durham with a shot that's no good and cleared out of there by the Cardinals. Then a steal and a shot put back up and in by Chase Smith. So the Indians go up by a score of 5-2. Come back the other direction now with Norris City with the basketball. We're trying to get our bearings here. A spin inside the lane by Horton. It's missed. He tries to follow up his shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Danny, you've had a chance to see Norris City play a few times down at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Tell us your thoughts on the NCOE team this year.
You know, they've got a nice team, Randy, here. This is a pretty experienced group, and they've been able to get some things done. They come in 6-7 on the season after the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Durham on the other end.
Justin Durham takes it all the way down and scores after the rebound, makes it 7-2.
North City has a couple boys missing. Colby Prather and Nolan Prather are both home with the flu.
Joel Horton out front for the three, and the big guy shows the ability to step out and hit that long shot. You know, he's 6'3", but he plays a lot bigger than that.
And, you know, he started since a freshman.
And, you know, he played against some 2A schools down there at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament and really held his own. Here's a steal by Johnny Durham as he feeds it inside to Chase Smith, and he scores. And Wayne City goes up 9-5, and we got timeout on the court. So timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well and be right back here at Wayne City High School.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Back here at Wayne City High School, again, this is a game between two teams from different conferences, Danny, as Wayne City members of the Midland Trail Conference and NCOE members of the GEC. But they're both going to be together at the new Thanksgiving tournament at McLeansboro next year, aren't they?
Yeah, this game here, the coaches said today that this game here will go by the wayside next year because they're going to tip off down there in the Hamilton County tournament.
All right, as we come back to live action, Wayne City leading at 9-5 as the Cardinals will have it length of the floor. As Danny said, NCOE comes in 6-7 on the season. They're 3-1 in their GEC conference. And Wayne City comes in at 8-4 on the season. They're 2-2 so far in the Midland Trail.
Got some big games going on around in the Midland Trail tonight. You got Weber over at Woodlawn.
That's a big game, yes.
Horton with two more.
Cuts the lead to 2. What else going on around the area tonight?
Got El Dorado at Mount Carmel, Benton at Harrisburg, Heron at Massac in a rematch of the El Dorado championship game.
Ball got loose. They feed it down to Justin Durham. He puts it up and in. We got a lot of backlog there. This won't last long. We may lose you here on our internet feed. Even the backup plan has got a lot of bandwidth issues here. Not sure really what's going on here in the gym. We did all these games during the Conrad Island tournament. Never had one issue whatsoever. But tonight, all kinds of internet issues. And Principal Eric Lingefelder is on the phone with the IT person trying to figure it out to see if anything has changed since the first of the year. The weird thing about it is we have 2 different laptops with us tonight, both of which have done games here successfully before, and we had the same exact problem on both of them. So it's not isolated to one computer. It's definitely some kind of a network issue.
I'd say something upgraded at the school here over the Christmas holiday has got something locked because it'll let you get on the regular internet.
Yeah, we can get on the internet. It just won't let us stream out. It's like a port is blocked or something like that. But We've encountered it before a few other places, but just not here. It's always been really, really good internet here at Wayne City High School. But we got a backup thing going right now with a hotspot device, but we'll see how long that hangs in there. As the shot is put up and in underneath by Grayson Habermas.
And that backlog may disappear when everybody gets on because everybody's hitting it to get on right now.
Yeah, it's true they are. All right, so 13-9 is our score. Wayne City leads it. NCOE has the basketball out front. You know, they play a freshman out there. You know, you have Owen Russell, a freshman, in the game right now. Here's a long shot from the left wing that won't go by Preston Long. And they get the offensive rebound by another freshman. That's Javin Garrett. So a couple of freshmen on the floor right now for NCOE.
Well, like I said, the Prather boys are both homesick with the flu.
A lot of that going around. Have you had that stuff yet?
No, don't want it.
You don't want it. Long shot put in there, mid-range jumper by Horton. Cuts the lead back to 2, 13-11. He's a nice player.
Yeah, I thought this is the type of game we'd have here tonight.
Habermas has it, gets it down underneath the Smith. Knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals, and Wayne City will control it. JV contest was won tonight by NCOE, 49-41. And that was a spirited contest that went back and forth.
You know, Wayne City led most of that game.
Mm-hmm.
And the NCOE was able to foul on Tucker.
They'll try to inbound it again here. I'm impressed with how well NCOE has traveled tonight. There's a lot of fans here from Norris City that made the trip up. Here's Justin Durham with it. Dishes it in the corner to his brother Johnny. He'll fire away. Missed it short.
Partially blocked.
Rebound Horton. And here come the Cardinals. You know, these two teams are kind of mirror images of each other, Danny, in a way, when you think about it. They both have a good big player underneath, and then they both have some, sharp shooters that can fill it up outside.
Young got a couple freshmen on the floor, Russell and Garrett.
Cord Tucker with the basketball now.
That just goes to show you what's to come for this team.
Oh, yeah. Well, didn't their 8th grade team have a lot of success in the
Yes.
state tournament last year?
Yeah, they did.
So for Coach Jordan Johnson, that bodes well for the future. He's another one of those good young coaches in the area. Him and Jake Talbert both are young coaches in the area and having success and doing a good job. Yeah, I think that Thanksgiving tournament next year that they'll both participate in down at McLeansboro will be good for all the 6 teams that are in it, because that's going to be a round-robin format, isn't it? So everybody's going to get 5 games. That'll be the week after Thanksgiving, is that right? Is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The girls will play Thanksgiving week and then the boys.
Shot is missed, and rebound by Tanner McNeil, and here come the Indians ahead to Justin Durham. In the lane, puts up the shot, and he got the shooter's roll. 15-11. Indians by 4, down to 25 seconds left here in the quarter. NCOE back the other way with Cord Tucker out to Horton. They'll swing it around over on the right side. Now give it up to Preston Long again. We saw Long hit some long shots down at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. He takes it inside the lane, puts up a shot, a little contact, nothing called. Wayne City comes away with the rebound. They'll throw it ahead to Chase Smith. He'll take it inside, put up the shot, count the bucket, and he's fouled. That ball went in just before the horn. They'll count it, and he'll get the and one free throw.
Tucker's going to pick up the second foul.
So Chase Smith will try to tack on another point here for the Indians at the close of this quarter.
Missed it.
And he missed it. So at the end of one quarter play, it's Wayne City 17, NCOE 11. We'll be back more from Wayne City High School in just a moment.
Carter Turf and Tractor is now open in their beautiful new location on West Main Street in Fairfield in the former Save-A-Lot building. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
All right, welcome back here to Wayne City. Again, we apologize for the late start tonight, but we had some IT issues here in the gym, but we've got a good backup plan going right now. We appreciate Eric Lingefelder, the principal here, helping us out with that. Danny, your thoughts on that first quarter? We didn't get to see all of it, but what do you see out there so far?
Wayne City's 7 out of 9 on what I got, and it was 5-2 when I got started here.
Yeah,
so.
right. We missed the first couple buckets, so we're not going to have official stats here tonight, but we'll be close.
We'll be close.
We'll be close, that's right. Start the second quarter, and NCOE has the basketball first as Garrett gives it up out front to Horton. Now they'll swing it around to Long. Long will drive baseline, goes up for the shot. The reverse, he missed it. Rebound cleared out of there by McNeil for Wayne City. Running the court all the way down is Chase Smith, and they hit him with a pass, and he scores.
Wayne City's out hustling right now. North City's not getting back.
That was a good transition bucket by the Indians that time. Coming up on the calendar for NCOE, if you see them in the front court right now, they'll be playing at Hamilton County this Saturday. You and Billy will have that game.
Yep.
On FoxesFans.net, and that'll be a good matchup.
Yeah, Foxes just defeated them down at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament by 6 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but that was a very competitive game. Here's Long from way outside, missed it. Rebound Johnny Durham for Wayne City. Well, and if the Prather boys get over the flu, they'll be back Saturday for that.
Yeah.
You know, this is Wayne City's first game since, long before Christmas, whereas Norris City had those games they played at El Dorado. Shots missed by Durham. Ball goes out of bounds, and they say last touch by the Indians, it'll be NCO basketball. Other games coming up for NCOE here in the next few games after they play Hamco on Saturday. They'll travel to Pope County, and they'll travel to Carrier Mills. So this is the first of 4 road games for NCOE during this stretch. As Preston Long goes back door, then comes back out front to the top to Tucker. He'll let it fly, won't go. Rebound Tanner McNeil for Wayne City. Out to Johnny Durham.
You know, the NCOE Cardinals had a time putting the ball in the hole down there the other night also.
Johnny Durham tickles the twine from deep.
Gave him 3 on that, didn't he?
Yeah. And they've doubled the score here at 22-11. 5:57 to play here in the second quarter.
So it looks good what people are on. So.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Again, we don't have full-strength internet here tonight, but I'm glad that we're able to bring you the action, and glad that you're able to watch and enjoy here tonight. You can send us a message through our Facebook page on AreaSports.net if you want to as well. Send us a message, tell us where you're watching from and who you're rooting for. We always like to hear from our viewers out there. Chase Smith out front. Oh, almost had it stolen away as reaching in was the freshman Garrett. Ball gets in the backcourt, and Durham picks it up, gets it up to Smith, across to Johnny Durham. Down the corner, McNeil, he'll let it fly. It lipped out, no good. Back out again to Johnny. In and out, no good again. And this time Preston Long with the rebound for Norris City. Here's a drive baseline, and off the window it goes. Cord Tucker scores. Tucker cuts it back to 9, 22-13. You know, NCOE, if I'm not mistaken, Danny, was the only 1A team at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament that won a game, weren't they? I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they're the only 1A team that won a game at El Dorado. That basket was made by Justin Durham. They'll count the bucket, and he'll have one free throw for the traditional three-point play.
Foul was on number 30. That's Russell for NCOE, the freshman.
Missed the free throw. Rebound Cardinals. Here's Tucker with it on the left wing. Yeah, the success that the freshmen had last year for Norris City, if those guys can all stay together, and then maybe if some of them can grow a little bit too, that bodes well for the future here for the Cardinals. I mentioned they are 3-1 in their conference. The only conference loss they have is to Crab Orchard, as that shot is made in the lane by Tucker. Cuts it back to a 9-point game. Here comes the press. Indians get it across. Justin Durham down. It goes to Smith. Back to Durham. Pivots in the lane, puts up the shot, got it. Good footwork that time by Justin Durham.
I tell you, Durham's turned out to be a pretty good player in under that bucket.
He worked on his game a lot during the summertime. He told me that he's worked more on his game this offseason than any other year because he knew this was his senior year and he wanted it to be special, and he's had a good season. He came into tonight's action, I think, 62 points shy of 1,000 for his career, so he's going to get it this year.
I tell you what, put him over the top. Dishing ice cream cones all summer.
Yeah, that's probably true. That had a lot to do with it. And they're probably watching the game right now down at Sweetie's down the street, in between serving up ice cream cones and shakes. Shot from the corner is no good. That one's misfired by McNeil. NCOE with the rebound, and then we got a foul right there at midcourt. Let's see who the signal is on there.
Foul's going to be on
Smith.
Okay.
Be his second. Team fouls, well, 5 on NCOE and 3 on Wayne City. Checking back in for the Indians is Grayson Habermas, a 6'5" senior. You know, he worked his way into the starting lineup as the season progressed, and it gives Coach Talbert a chance to run 2 bigs at the same time when he wants to. That shot's in and out, no good, out front by Garrett, but the foul is up and in by Horton.
That ball by Garrett was quite a ways down and come back out.
In and out. Yes, it was. Here's Justin Durham going back the other way and scores.
Durham's had a big first half here.
Took the ball off the dribble that time and took it to the hole. We'll get a chance. We'll talk about some of the changes to the Conrad Island tournament next year that it's held here at Wayne City as the freshman Garrett knocks it down from behind the line.
They were needing that.
Cuts it back to 8. Here's Habermas with it in the front court for the Indians. Makes some contact, nothing called, missed the shot. Here comes NCOE with it. Back they come with a shot in the lane. Count the bucket by Cord Tucker, and a foul on the Indians.
Foul's going to be on Johnny Durham, his first.
So Tucker will go to the line for the and one. Stops the clock with 2:17 to go here in the first half. We'll get timeout on the court called by Wayne City as NCOE has come roaring back here. Timeout. We'll take 1-2. Be back more in just a moment.
It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods.
I think Edwards County and Fairfield, are they playing tonight, I think?
Yeah, Edwards County's at, let me look here. I can give you a rundown of some more games.
I think that's right. And the JV score.
Evansville Days at Carmi. Edwards County is at Fairfield. El Dorado at Mount Carmel. Christopher at Trico. Gallatin County at Goreville. Johnson City at Galatia. Vianna at Cesar. That is, plus we got Benton at Harrisburg, Weber at Woodlawn, and Heron at Massac.
Weber at Woodlawn. That's an interesting matchup tonight then.
Free throw was good by Tucker.
Indians back in the front court. Tanner McNeil. Out it comes to Grant Lewis. Now to Johnny Durham as NCOE's in a zone. It's like
they went to a 2-3.
Yep, they have. Inside it goes to Durham. He feeds the back door. Cut there to Grant Lewis. Tipped around and back up and in by Durham. Durham got it to fall on the second effort. And he has had a big first half here. Puts the lead back up to 7. Stops the clock with 1:51 left. Enrollment-wise between these two schools, free throw's good. Enrollment here at Wayne City this year is 146. Enrollment in NCOE is 189.
Into the game for North City is number 10, Jackson Simmons. Number 10, he is a freshman.
He's a freshman, another freshman. A lot of freshmen on that varsity roster for the Cardinals. Garrett, another freshman, has it right now. Comes over to Preston Long. Long wants to drive baseline. Comes back out to Horton. Now it's freshman Garrett. Inside to Horton from the elbow, missed it. Ball's loose in the corner, picked up by the Indians. After one, Goreville leads Gallatin County 26-9.
Goreville's got a pretty good team.
We're putting a spanking on them tonight. Long three by Johnny. Nothing but nylon. That opens it up a little bit. Wayne City back up by 11. 40 seconds left here in the half. Will the Cardinals play it for one? Let's see.
Wayne City will be coming to Hamilton County to play, I think, maybe next Tuesday night. So the Foxes play these two teams back to back.
Play both of them then, yeah.
Saturday and Tuesday, I think.
Does that mean that Coach Doug Miller's watching tonight? What do you think?
I'd bet a little on that.
Yeah.
He just played the Cardinals down at the EHT, but sure he's checking out, see if they've made any adjustments.
Long with a long shot. Oh, it's in and out. That one was halfway down and wouldn't go. Durham with a rebound. He's going to launch one from half line.
And that almost went.
It almost. It drew some iron, but that's the end of the first half. And after 2 periods of play here at Wayne City, it is the host Indians leading the NCOE Cardinals 34-23. We'll come back and take a look at our first half stats. Talk a little bit more about this game and some other games coming up, and also some updates for you that we found out tonight about next year's Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. A few new teams coming into it and some changes upcoming. All that and more right here on AreaSports.net and on FoxesFans.net. That's right, we're streaming on both websites tonight. Back in a moment.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Josh Foster at Foster Ventures LLC is a friend to the area farmers. He is your dealer for Mershman Seeds, DeKalb Asgrow, Brevant, and Armor Seed. They also have access to all major chemical brands as well as generic chemicals. There are special seed purchases going on right now, and you can save thousands. Book your seed now and pay later. Find out more. Call Josh Foster at area code 618-308-0474.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here at Wayne City High School, they call this the J. Conrad Allen Gymnasium now, and the Indians lead the NCOE Cardinals at the half, 34-23. Randy Olson along with Danny Ounceman. Danny, your thoughts on that first half of play here tonight?
Well, the shooting is going to be the difference here. I'm off 2 points on North City and 3 on Wayne City as we was trying to get going here. For the NCOE Cardinals, They're 8 out of 19 for 42%. They're 3 out of 3 from the free throw line for 100%. Preston Long has 2. Joel Horton has 9. Cord Tucker 7. And Eric Healy has, or Javen Garrett, has 3. For the Wayne City Indians, they're 14 out of 21, Randy. That makes them 67% from the field. They're 1 out of 3 from the free throw line for 33%. Scoring, Justin Durham has 13. Johnny Durham has 8. Grant Lewis has 2, and Chase Smith has 8 to give us a halftime score of 34-23.
You mentioned that high percentage shooting for Wayne City. A lot of those shots were high percentage shots. They were getting in the lane a lot, so they had.
And Durham's had the ball in the basket. The Cardinals are going to have to try to come up with some kind of an answer for him, or they're going to come up on the short end of the stick here tonight.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. The Christmas tournament's actually held before Christmas here each year at Wayne City. And, of course, we did several of the games this year at the Conrad Allen Tournament. Those games are archived on our website and our YouTube page, which you can go and watch if you want to. It's a unique format because this year it was 12 teams, and it was a pool play situation where you had 4 separate pools with 3 teams each. So you got 12 teams, and so the nice thing about that, Danny, is that each of the 12 teams were guaranteed 4 games in the tournament. And that's what they played this year. And there's going to be a little bit of change to a few of the tournaments teams next year, as South Central has not renewed and Gallatin County has not renewed. Everybody else, though, has. And they have already added Thompsonville to the tournament, according to athletic director and coach Jake Talbert. They have another team that's given a verbal commitment to come next year, but we can't really say who that is yet until they sign the contract. But it's a new team to the tournament that I don't recall ever being here before.
Should be a good fit.
Should be a good fit. So they have 11 teams lined up for the 12-team tournament next year already here on January 3rd, which isn't bad. But they need one more team. And, there's some teams that are not going to be part of the Cesar Valier tournament next year because they're trimming down that tournament from 16 to 8.
They're going to an 8-team field.
Yeah, so some of those teams that were cut out of that certainly have an opportunity to come here if they would like to. And, a couple of teams that I'm thinking of that might be a good fit to come up here would be, Carrier Mills. If they were to pull out of the El Dorado tournament, they'd be a good fit to come up here to the Conrad Allen tournament in December. And maybe 2 other teams that are part of that or have been part of that Cesar Valier tournament that might be looking for a place to go, a couple 1A teams, would be Ziegler-Royalton or Cobden. So maybe, if one of those 3 teams decides to join in the Conrad Allen tournament next year, I think it'd be a good fit for them because this is a really good 1A tournament.
Yeah, when you look at Ziegler-Royalton, I'm sure they played at Christopher because it was 4 miles from home. It was like playing a home game at home.
Sure, yeah.
So be good travel. Cobden, the worst part about that is it gets to be a pretty big haul.
It's a little bit more of a drive, though, for Cobden. It is. But, look who's renewed for the contract already for next year. The guys from over Metro East, Lovejoy. They're going to come back.
They really liked it.
They liked the tournament. They felt like everybody treated them well here and very hospitable. And so they're looking forward to coming back again next year. So, they just need one more team. So if you're watching tonight or you're watching an archive with us here and you're from either Carrier Mills or Ziegler-Royalton or Cobden area, got some interest in one of those 1A schools or any other 1A school that may be looking for a Christmas tournament, holiday tournament next year, contact Jake Talbert, the athletic director here at Wayne City, because you can be a part of what's turned into a really nice Conrad Allen holiday tournament. Again, the 12 teams involved, the 4 pools, and you're guaranteed to play 4 games. And I think that's really important. All right. Well, when we come back, we'll talk maybe a little bit more about the McLeansboro tournament next year. That's going to be played post-Thanksgiving. There's 6 teams involved in that, right?
Thompsonville beat Shawnee tonight, 67-52.
Wow, it's already over with?
Yeah,
they must not have had a JV game.
One game.
Yeah, no JV game there. Okay. All right. Teams are starting to come back out on the court. We'll step aside, take another short break, and be right back.
Edgar's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. D-Shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a D-Shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Back here at Wayne City, where our halftime score is Wayne City 34 and NCOE 23. We'll get ready for third quarter action here in just a moment. Here's a score for you, Danny, tonight between a good 2A school and a good 3A school. At the half, Breeze Central leads Centralia 31-13.
Ooh,
How about that?
that's a little bit of a surprise.
And Breeze Central's ranked pretty high in 2A. And
Looking at that 2A, Breeze Central is the 4 seed, our 4th team right now. They come in at 13-2. T-Topless is 5th at 12-2. Then Columbia is 7th at 13-2. Benton is 13 at 12-2. Pinckneyville is 17 at 13-2. And Lawrenceville Indians come in at 22nd at 14-2.
no kidding, Lawrenceville's ranked in the top 25.
They're 22.
Wow.
And
I'll be darned.
Mount Carmel is 25 at 9-5.
I'll be darned.
In 1A, Casey West Altamont is 5.
They won the Cesar tournament.
They are 10-3. Waterloo Jabot is 3 at 11-3. Casey Westfield is 6 at 9-4. North Clay is 8 at 9-4.
And North Clay's lost to Casey Westfield twice.
Effingham St. Anthony is 10. They're 10-6. Crackstar Rock is 12. They're 12-0.
Yeah. Unblemished so far. Well, that's interesting. Those rankings are from around the state in 2A and 1A, and maybe we'll look at some of the 3A stuff here in a little bit. But back to live action as NCOE has it. Starts second half. Preston Long with the basketball as Wayne City could not score on their first possession of the half. They get it now to Eric Healy. Back it comes to Horton. Horton will give it off out front to Garrett. Here's a steal. Indians have it. In transition, they get down to Chase Smith, and he lays it up and in.
Smith had a nice first half. He had 8.
He runs the floor really well, which helps him in their transition game. He got an easy bucket like that in the first half.
Biggest lead of the night for the Indians.
Just underway here in the second half as Garrett has it. Goes to the right side now to Healy. Back out to Cord Tucker.
Wayne City in a man-to-man.
Preston Long to Horton. Back over it comes to Tucker. He'll fire away from 3, and he hit it. Nothing but nylon for him. Cuts it back to 10.
That gives him 10. He had 7 in the first half.
Johnny Durham brings it across for the Indians. Gives it to Grant Lewis. Out to Habermas. Now it's Smith with it. Habermas over to Johnny Durham. Down to Justin. They're trying to get a little help defense now when Justin touches the ball. He had a big first half.
He had 13. And like I said, he may have had the other points I'm missing too.
Yeah, we got started just a little bit late due to the IT issue, so it was about 5-2, I think, when we came on the air. So we missed a few. Habermas over here to Grant Lewis. And that's a steal. Knocked away. But Justin goes back and retrieves it for Wayne City. Back in the front court it comes to Chase Smith. Driving baseline, Johnny tries to dish it inside to Justin, and stepping in the passing lane there was big Joel Horton to take that one away. Cardinals in the front court, down by 10. Left side they work it to Tucker. Now Horton comes out to get it. Over on the right side now to Healy. Healy to Tucker. Tucker down the lane, tries to go up for a shot, and he's fouled. As Danny mentioned, a couple guys out tonight due to illness for NCOE. So
yeah,
the 2 Prathers, I guess.
Colby
right?
Prather, he's a big deal for them. He comes in and gives them some good outside shooting. And Nolan Prather is a good sub off the bench for him also.
One's a junior, one's a senior, so they're bitten by that flu bug that a lot of people passed around here during the holidays. As the free throw's good by Tucker. 36-27, and timeout by Wayne City. Coach Jake Talbert sees something that he wants to talk about. So while there's timeout on the floor, we will to one as well and be back in City in just a moment.
How do you measure success? In points? In wins? Or trophies? At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us most. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent Melissa Walden.
All right, back here at J. Conrad Island Gymnasium in Wayne City, as the Cardinals are going to be at the line again. Cord Tucker is there. And his free throw is good.
2 for 2. He's actually 3 out of 3.
And that cuts it back to an 8-point game. Well, we saw firsthand out at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament exactly how important free throws can be, didn't we, Dan?
Oh, yeah. It's every game. People get tired of hearing me talk about it, but it's every game.
It's a fact, though.
It's the difference between winning and losing in close ball games.
You know, you had a conversation yesterday at Mount Vernon with Mount Vernon Lady Rams coach, and you guys were talking about that. There's a steal and a bucket by Joel Horton as he took it away and went down and scored, and all of a sudden it's become a very interesting 6-point game.
Yeah, I hate it. I got started behind. I don't have turnover count here tonight, and that's very unusual for me. But we were trying to get 3 laptops on.
Yeah, we were a little bit discombobulated there for a bit.
We did several games here and never anticipated any problems. We've never had any.
Never had a problem with the internet before, but again, probably something reset.
Something updated in our system over the holidays, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
it closed the port on us.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, though. We'll get it corrected. So next time we're here, it'll be a little more seamless. Right side, Eric Healy has it. He'll go inside the lane, goes up for a shot against Johnny Durham, and he scores. And that cuts it to a 4-point game.
I tell you, the Cardinals are battling their way back in this thing.
They are not going to go away. Again, this is the first of 4 games on the road for the Cardinals on their schedule. They'll be at Hamilton County this Saturday, and then they'll also be on the road at Pope County and Courier Mills here soon. Here's Johnny Durham. He'll answer on the other end.
That was a big shot for the Indians.
Big 3 and falling down with it. Almost a steal. Now Horton will bring it across for the Cardinals. And they'll spread the floor here a little bit. Horton has it. Comes to the right side to Healy again. Healy guarded by Habermas. There's a cutter in the lane as Horton. He'll work on his man, spins, and has it taken away from him.
Has it swatted away.
He did.
I'll tell you, you put that ball on the floor, it gives those little guys a chance.
Grant Lewis took it away from him. And Lewis has it in the front court now for Wayne City over to Habermas. Now with it is Chase Smith. Back to Habermas, to Lewis. Justin Durham takes his man off dribble, goes inside, puts up the baby hook, and it rolls all the way around the rim and off.
They're going to get Habermas over the back.
And that foul will give Norris City the ball length of the floor with 2:47 left here in the third quarter play.
Durham hadn't scored this quarter.
First foul on Habermas.
Had 13 in the first half.
Yeah.
Maybe 16.
Yeah, that one just rolled completely around the rim and came off. All right, here's Healy with it for the Cardinals. Around to get us to Horton again. They're running some motion, looking for somebody to get open. There's Horton at the top. Goes to the left wing to Garrett. Spin move by Horton, puts it up short. Battle for the rebound. Justin Durham comes away with it. That was a nice move by Horton.
Yeah, it was. He just left a little short.
He's got some nice footwork out there. And there's some contact, and that's going to be a foul on Garrett, the freshman. You know, these freshmen that have played in this game for NCOE, those are some valuable minutes that's going to pay dividends for this program down the road.
Oh, yeah, big time.
You know, when you're playing varsity minutes as a freshman, I mean, you can't measure what that will do for you down the road.
And, you know, they've been able to come in and compete.
Yeah. No, they're holding their own. Here's a shot from the elbow as Johnny Durham gets it to go. That's another big shot by Durham. Up by 9.
He's got 13 on the night.
Matching his brother. 1:39 left in the quarter. Let's see how the Cardinals respond now. They had got it back to a 4-point game just moments ago, and now it's back up to 9.
You know, that happens a lot of times. You spend a lot of energy catching them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't pass them, it just seems like that was your run.
Horton spins on Durham, left it a little short.
Durham's having an effect on him.
Yeah, when you're 6'6", that'll happen. Habermas to Durham. 15-footer, no, won't go. Rebound Cardinals. Pushing it to the other end. Preston Long backs his man up. Now leaves it in the corner for Horton, back to Long. They got a mismatch underneath if they can get the ball to him, as Horton is guarded by Johnny Durham. The shot out front won't go. Habermas with the rebound.
Long hasn't made a bucket here tonight. He's got 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's unusual too, because he's a pretty good shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw him fill it up down at El Dorado in a couple of those games. Indians have in the front court. Johnny goes to Justin. He's in the lane, puts it up again, the baby hook.
Justin?
Yeah, Justin got it. That's a big weapon. I'll tell you, it's hard to defend that baby hook when you're 6'6" like that. He just, you know, he gets that up over almost all defenders, and not a lot you can do when you get to that position.
At the end of 1, Goreville leads Gallatin 26-9.
They're beating them up pretty good.
Yeah.
Inside, there's your bucket. Preston Long.
First 2 of the night.
And the horn sounds, and that is the end of the third quarter play. It's a 9-point Wayne City lead, 43-34. We'll come back with fourth quarter action in just a moment.
Hello, Fox fans. Teffer Motors is proud of our school, proud of our community, and proud to be your hometown Chevy Buick dealer. Whatever it is that you're currently driving, come see us and let's trade. We are happy to be a sponsor of this broadcast and always happy to make a deal at Teffer Motors, your hometown source for all of your automotive needs. Thank you for your support, and let's go Foxes!
We are ready to move into the fourth quarter here at Wayne City, and Danny, you got another score for us.
At the end of 1, Mount Vernon led Salem 12-6. Now at half, they lead them 36-14.
All right, that's a non-conference game tonight up at B.E. Gum Gymnasium. We mentioned Centralia was getting beat by Breeze Central. I'm not sure where that game was being played at.
Played at Breeze Central.
Is that Breeze? Okay. Here's a drive by the freshman, a little short that time.
He left it short. Garrett.
And the Indians have the rebound. We'll reset it for you. After one, Wayne City led 19-11. They led by 11 points at the half, 34-23, and lead now by 9 as we enter the fourth quarter.
Both teams got 7 shots that last time. The only difference was NCOE. They was both 4 out of 7, and NCOE was 2 out of 2 from the free throw line.
The Cardinals had gotten the game back to 36-32, but that's as close as they've been able to get. Justin Durham has it. Out to Chase Smith again. Now to Johnny. What's Billy Rocket doing tonight? Is he?
Hey, he's sending me a few scores.
Is he? Okay, all right. Off the dribble, Johnny Durham scores. Big game for Johnny.
He's got about 3 college games on, I'm sure.
Probably does. Shot by Habermas won't go. Weak side rebound, though, by Justin. Actually, Habermas was the defender there in the corner. Here's a screen up high as they try to screen and roll. Instead, Johnny's going to let it fly, and he got it. He's feeling it. That's a 2, I think.
Yep, he got a 2.
Inside the arc. 13-point lead here. 6:29 to go in the game. NCOE won the JV contest tonight, 49-41. Here's Horton out to Garrett. His shot is too strong. Rebound, Wayne City.
Cardinals haven't shot the ball very well here tonight.
No, they haven't. You know, and Wayne City's a team that's had the longest break. You'd think they would have come in a little rusty tonight, having not played in so long. But as you can see by that kind of shooting, they aren't rusty at all. They're filling it up. And Coach Jordan Johnson says we better talk it over and stop the bleeding here.
He's got 20 now.
Biggest lead of the game at 16 points right here with 6 minutes to go in the game. And we'll be back with more from Wayne City in just a moment.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. They're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. They're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since you're already neighbors, get together and chat. Call your local Country Financial representative, Chad Mitstarfer in Norris City, at 378-3193 to talk about the things that are important to you and how he can help you protect them.
All right, back here at Wayne City High School. You know, this Indians team has really beefed up their schedule, Danny, and I'm looking at some of the future games that they have yet to play this year. And get this, I mean, not only are they going to play Fairfield and Flora, but they're also going to take on DuQuoin, Johnson City, Carmi, and Murfreesboro.
That Murfreesboro will be the toughest game.
Yeah, but I mean,
and then probably Carmi.
That's a lot of 2A teams that Wayne City is playing. So Coach Jake Talbert not afraid to step up his schedule and play the tougher schools. Not so much worried about the record. It's trying to get the team better and get ready for postseason. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Wayne City. I mean, that's a guillotine of a schedule for a 1A school. Ooh, the inbound hit the rim, and Norris City comes away with it. Driving baseline, cut off is Tucker. Back around to the corner, it comes to Healy, and taken away by Johnny Durham on the steal. Ahead to Justin, bounce pass to Habermas for the bucket. Good pass there.
His first, no, he had 2 in the first half. He's got 4 now on the night.
Give Justin Durham the assist on that one. Good pass. 18-point game now.
That is the biggest lead again.
Yes, it is. 5:05 left. Here's Horton with it for NCOE. Comes back out to Garrett. And again to Horton. Horton off the dribble, will put up the shot. No, won't go. Justin with the rebound.
Cardinals have really struggled to get the ball in the hoop.
Yeah. It's not been a good night shooting for them. But you're going to have nights like that. Watch them come out red hot on fire against the Foxes on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. They'll bring their best out. There'll be no doubt about that.
Here's Habermas. And he scores. He cut down the lane, and Durham hit him with a pass.
This Wayne City team will give the Foxes all. It'll be a battle between Durham and Hampson.
Is that game in January or February? You know?
Next Tuesday night.
Oh, that's next Tuesday night. That's real soon now. Okay. All right. And that's down at
Hamilton
at
County.
Jerry Sloan Gym. All right. Long three won't go by Cord Tucker. Rebound by the Indians.
I'm pretty sure that's next week.
Oh, I didn't think they were playing it here.
No.
Here's Durham. That is stolen. Stolen by the Cardinals. Taking it down, laid it up and in is Cord Tucker, and he's fouled. They'll count the bucket for Tucker.
Sparty beat Nebraska 74-56.
So that's a Big Ten win.
Weber over Woodlawn 33-12 at the half.
Wow.
Vienna 54, Cesar 24 at the half.
Wow.
Goreville 41, Gallatin County 21 at the half.
That Vienna team is pretty good. Up over Cesar by 30 at the half.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Big Buddy must be having a big game for Vienna.
He's having your buddy's having
yeah.
Your buddy's having a game.
Nice pass down underneath. Again, threading the needle was Durham, this time to Chase Smith for the hoop.
You know, for a big guy, he passes the ball pretty good out there.
He really does. Here's a shot in the lane, put up and in by Cord Tucker. 56-39, 3:12 left in the contest.
Weber's giving Woodlawn a little less, and that's at home, too.
Yeah,
that's at Woodlawn.
That's a big game. Yeah, they won't let us stream at Woodlawn anymore. All that NFHS stuff. As the ball goes out of bounds. You know, they got the Midland Trail Conference tournament this year at Woodlawn, too, but I guess we can't go.
They got a girls' regional. I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
There's an NHFS camera.
Yeah, you think there's a connection to that?
When the IHSA owns 40% of it. Pretty sure there is.
No, there's no conspiracy, Danny. Come on.
You know. Instead of just saying, hey, here's a fee. Anybody that wants to play, come play, but bring the money.
Yeah.
We could bring the money.
Yeah.
We got people who love to have our feed there. We showed them that a couple years ago at Vandalia.
Yeah, we did. We sure did.
They let us stream a game, and we had 2,100 machines on, and they said, oh, you can't do anymore because NHFS, you can do audio. So the next night we had 2,400 on the audio.
On just the audio only, right. Audio with a scoreboard. Audio with electronic scoreboard. I'll never forget that. That was crazy. All right, 2:15 to go in the game. Here's Justin Durham down to Haber. No, that's not Habermas. That is Clayton White who's in the game. Good pass to White. Another assist for Durham. Yeah, the big guy has shown quite the ability to pass tonight. He might have earned himself another ice cream cone from Rhonda down at down at Sweeties.
I heard he was a sampler.
Oh, yeah.
Shot by Long is no good.
Nope. And rebound again by Wayne City.
Indians are going to move to 9-4.
Minute 45 left. Yeah, and NCOE will fall to 6-8. Oh, there's a steal. Taken away by Long. He'll go down and score with the left hand.
Passed it right to him. Long was cheating, and he just stepped right in the passing lane.
Again, NCOE will be at Hamilton County Saturday. Danny and Billy will have that game for you on foxesfans.net.
Yeah, we were thinking about doing the girls, and then they changed the time. Then we were going to have to pick White.
In and out, back in again for White.
Then we found out they're in an NFHS network, and nobody else has ever broadcast a game. They were going to let us, but it'll be 2 trips to Breeze to make one game come off because I'll have to go ahead of time because I guarantee you get over there and you couldn't get out if you didn't. So we'll just stay in Hamilton County. I know it works.
So that will be the girls' game. Here's Horton from the elbow, and he got it. Wayne City will be taking on Patoka Odin here at J. Conrad Allen Gym on Friday night.
That could be a good game.
Yep, on Friday night. And then they go to Waltonville on Saturday night. Inside, Clayton White again. He's had 6 points here in the fourth quarter.
On a pass from Durham.
21 seconds left. He's got his own cheering section over there. Long three won't go. Durham with the rebound. They may just dribble this one out. Nope. White with it. Down underneath. Yep, they are going to dribble it out. That's going to be the ball game. Your final score is going to be Wayne City 62 and NCOE 43. Again, the Indians improved to 9-4 on the season. And we will take a short break, figure up our totals here, and come share the stats with you and wrap it up here from Wayne City in just a moment.
Farm Credit Illinois understands every dollar counts, and that's why we offer options and programs to make farm loans that work for you. FCI member Dean Wearies says his FCI loan officer works with him to provide customized loans that fit his operation.
Farm Credit employees have been very good about helping us do whatever changes is necessary that makes it the best case for us.
When shopping for ag financing, keep Farm Credit Illinois in mind, where we deliver farm loans that work for you.
This broadcast is made possible by Wiggins Law Office in McLeansboro. They specialize in areas of law such as divorce, family law, mediation, as well as parenting time and parenting responsibility. If you're seeking to establish parenting time or parenting responsibility, otherwise known as custody, you need the guidance and experience of the Wiggins Law Firm. Custody cases are often difficult, complex, and hard to navigate alone. They can help guide you through the complicated legal process. Contact Wiggins Law, LLC in McLeansboro. They're on Jackson Street, and their number is 643-4488. This broadcast is made possible by Barnard Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City. The Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks McLeansboro Lodge number 1882 is a fraternal organization that was chartered on July 9, 1953, and continues to serve the community through community donations, youth scholarships, youth sports activities, and various other community projects. The McLeansboro Elks Lodge number 1882 is proud to support the Hamilton County Foxes and proud to be streaming the Hamilton County Foxes athletic events. Come on down to the lodge located at 205 North Jackson Street in McLeansboro and catch a game and see what we're all about. Find and follow us on Facebook, and remember, Elks care, Elks share.
All right, this one is the final. Wayne City wins it 62-43. Tell us about it, Danny.
For the Cardinals, it was a shooting low night. 12 out of 31 for 39%.
Ooh.
They were 6 out of 7 from the free throw line for 86%.
You take that.
Preston Long had 6, Joel Horton 13, Cord Tucker had 17, Eric Healy 2, Javin Garrett had 3. For the Wayne City Indians, they were 26 out of 36, Randy, for 72%. They were 1 out of 3 from the free throw line for 33%.
Okay.
Scoring, Justin Durham had 15, Johnny Durham had 20, Habermas had 6, Chase Smith had 12, and Clayton White had 6 right there at the end of the game. So 3 guys in double figures for the Indians here tonight.
All right, and again, a reminder that NCOE will be at Hamilton County Saturday. Danny and Billy will have that game for you on foxesfans.net. And then this Thursday night, big girls game over at Mount Vernon at Shagnon Gymnasium. Danny and Billy will be over there to bring you the Mount Vernon Lady Rams against the Hamilton County Lady Foxes. That's this Thursday night. And that'll be streamed on both our websites, foxesfans.net and AreaSports.net.
Foxes will have to have a pretty good game to come out of there with a victory.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. But that's going to wrap it up here from Wayne City. We appreciate everybody logging on and checking it out tonight. And we'll be talking to you real soon. Have a good evening. Thank you. Good night.